terrible and really bad. And it stems around the baby shooter situation from a couple of months ago. T Grizzly and a gang member from LA called Baby Shooter have been beefing online for a couple of months now. It's been a public feud. Baby Shooter robbed T Grizzly's house, went to jail, and then claimed that T Grizzly snitched on him and produced paperwork. T Grizzly and Dogface and others proved that the paperwork that Baby Shooter provided may not have been 100% real and truthful. So that led to T Grizzly going on academics and other platforms claiming Baby Shooter is making up fake paperwork about him, and that led to a back and forth. Now, if you guys forgot this back and forth, it's very crucial to this story. So let me just remind you guys of the ongoing beef between T Grizzly and Baby Shooter before we discuss what happened today. Years ago, T Grizzly's house was burglarized, right? They took $1 million in jewelry and they took some cash as well. So
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody got to get. It's got to happen. It's gotta happen. Is sound not finna? The sound not finna play? Is the sound finna play? That's what I'm trying to say. God, that. But no, for real though, somebody got to get popped behind that. You stole $1 million and you broke into my crib, put my family at risk, took $1 million in jewelry. Yeah, somebody definitely got to get. It's only right. It's only right that somebody get, cause ain't no way nobody finna play with me like that. And I know who did it. It's since I can't put the police on you, I gotta do it.
All right, rapper T Grizzly not only mourning his friend PNB Rock, he also got drama at home after burglars made off with $1 million in bills and bling. So it goes, law enforcement official tells TMZ, burglars smashed a window at T's house about 2 weeks ago in his Porter Ranch neighborhood outside Los Angeles. We're told the jewelry alone they found was worth more than $1 million, and they also walked away with a ton of cash. According to the police report, no one was home at the time of the break-in, and there's an open investigation. But I do know for a fact, 100% fact, when this happened, T Grizzly wasn't playing around. Like, T Grizzly was not playing around. He was taking it to the streets.
You got to.
But some say he also took it to the police, which we will review shortly. But what
I mean, he kind of had to take it to the police though, because they broke into his house. So you literally have to give a statement when someone breaks into your house. Like, you got to call the police. You have to literally have a police report before you can go to the insurance and claim like, hey, someone stole this. Let me get the insurance money back on that. Because you can't, like, people be trying to say, oh, you got to keep it street, you got to keep it street. You know, you live in a real world, right? You can't just keep everything 100% street. You can't. Like, some things you literally have to go to the police for. If someone breaks in my crib, bro, I live here with my wife and my kids. They stole $1 million in jewelry, some more cash, and some more shit. I have to call the police, bro. Like, there's no situation where I'm not calling the police. Are you crazy, my nigga?
Not the fat D-Mac. Well, not the fat D-Mac. His name D-Mac, though. It's not the fat one, though. I know. The skinny one that be getting to the money? Yeah. The chopper one that be... Yeah, that's the other nigga. That's the other little nigga. It's like 4 or 5 in it on that shit beside the other nigga, beside the nigga that I sent y'all that put the whole play together, that fuck with them niggas. Well, proof, bro. You feel me? You ain't hear this from me, bro. You ain't hear this from me, all right?
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that.
Saying you ain't hear from me while he recording, that, so you know the streets are just fake as hell, man. Just fake. Then niggas talking about you ain't hear from me. Nah, I know that. And then he recording his conversation the whole time. Niggas be some cap-ass hoes, man.
All right,
it's Nick. It's my cousin from schoolyard, bro. Boom. Mexican niggas from great and 2 niggas from home. They all get money together. They all fuck around, kicking around. You feel me? Boom. Them niggas that's press play on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now them niggas, they jeweler. They want to fuck with her. They see all the face. They see the face. They like, oh, is that ain't we ain't fuck with it? Oh, they like, shoot, you don't know. You feel me? I know you're the jeweler. Ooh, feel me? Like, oh, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, he probably get ready for you. Feel me? Like, y'all niggas gotta cash me out though. Set. Ooh, but I know about this. That's why I asked him. I'm like, you fucking nigga T Grizzly, like, he like off limits. I'm like, on crib. I'm like, y'all ain't say. I'm like, all right, you feel me? Like, boom, but I already them niggas on that.
This footage only resurfaced because I believe he was into it with Milk 74, and Milk 74 released the footage where he's telling the ops, hey, it wasn't me, it was that guy, bro. Man, trust me. Now, a lot of people gave him flack for this. Like, you can't say this is telling because it's not telling because he wasn't talking to the police, but he was still giving up people and saying they did this and they did that.
Yeah, you low-key is putting the business on wax, I ain't gonna lie. You putting street business out there, but I can't really get mad at Milk because they trying to throw salt on Milk name saying, yeah, you did this, you got this person. I didn't have nothing to do with that, player. So it's kind of like you defending yourself, but you throwing niggas under the bus while you defending yourself, but they trying to throw you under the bus. So are you really wrong for throwing him under the bus? Like while you're defending yourself? That's like someone trying to rob you, you pop his ass, and they say you the bad person. Nigga, you tried to rob me.
That shit wasn't straight. I ain't gonna say that shit was straight. Niggas should never put no niggas' name in nothing. That shit wasn't cool. That shit wasn't cool. As a gangster, niggas should never implicated no niggas in nothing. But I'll make a long story short. My face going around, they say money on my head and all this and all that. The homie called me like, hey, these niggas want to holler at you, woo. They trying to say you did this. Before they make a move, they want to move, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, what's up? So they put me on the line. They saying, whoop, saying you did it, you feel me, like that. We got your mama address. They tell me my mama address. Bam.
Damn.
They read my mama address, you feel me? Whole
they got
time they
real.
like, oh, we don't know if you really did it, or they probably could be blaming it on you, you feel me? So this isn't that. So I'm like, all right, smooth, you feel me? So them calls all different times, so they called me back. I'm like, man, look, you ain't hear this from me, but whoa, that's when I said that, you feel me? But what I should have did was called in, you feel me? But a nigga went straight, you feel me? But if I didn't want to tell them, bro, I know what really happened. Them niggas had nothing to do with nothing, you feel me? If anything, I lied on them, bro, but that shit went straight. On the day, I went straight. So basically, it was a twist up, you feel me? To get me on video saying this is and that, you feel me? Nigga fell for it, because, like, mind you, I should have called in, I should have tapped in. There's money on head. I don't know who to trust when they talking about the amount of money they said was on the nigga head.
Baby Shooter went to jail shortly afterwards. But while in jail, he released this paperwork right here where he claims T Grizzley identified him as the man who robbed his house to the police. When Baby Shooter got released from jail, he doubled down on the narrative that T Grizzley snitched on him. And I'll be real, if it wasn't for Dogface, right, which is like an OG from like Detroit, if it wasn't for Dogface going around from podcast to podcast, building these relationships with all the bloggers like myself, academics, and others, T Grizzley would probably have been cooked. But I felt like Dogface did a very good job combating that narrative and kind of poking holes in Baby Shooter's like narrative that T Grizzley snitched, kind of like pointing out things that were inconsistent. And essentially T Grizzley beat the snitching rumors, you know, due to Dogface. But, you know, like Baby Shooter got out of jail with a vendetta against T Grizzley. Now, you know, he robbed T Grizzley's house, so I don't know why he would hate T Grizzley. Right. But
it's basically because he put his business out there. He made it hide in the streets for him, because niggas want to do stuff in the streets, but want to keep it under wraps. Because they want to just do all this gangster crazy stuff, but they want to keep it under wraps and don't want the world to really know, or the streets to really know it was them. Like, that's like the same type of guy. Oh yeah, the nigga that killed Nipsey. He probably didn't want people to know that he killed Nipsey, but the streets talking. Now he mad at everybody for talking. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, you didn't rob some random nigga house. You robbed T Grizzley house. What did you really think was gonna happen, bro?
Coming to LA.
Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Dead homie. I called up about the T Grizzley situation. He got right on him. Dead homie. Got on him. Got right on him. He ain't playing no game.
Yeah, that's crazy. So basically, T Grizzley, he no good.
T Grizzley bad. Dead homie. He bad people. So over here.
So do the internet? Do the internet know? Do the internet know?
We Grizzly can't kill, bro. We're over here. Hey, well, that's how I feel though. I don't know how everybody Detroit. I catch any niggas in the city. I'm robbing all of them.
Whoa.
I'm robbing all of them. I catch
Whoa.
Dead homie.
Whoa.
On the dead homies, that's how I feel. Besides Doug, though, dead homies, Doug really on Krypton. Everybody else, though, I'm robbing all of dead homies.
Tripping.
Hey, think I'm playing for a victim like the rest of South Park.
I love Baby Shooter, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I'm gonna be real with you. The gang unit, LA police need to come sweep through LA and lock all these niggas up. Because this is the reason why all this stuff started happening, because niggas can't even come to the city and make no money, make no connections, do anything, because niggas always want to pop their guns, do all this crazy ass shit. For what? For what? You talking about I'm gonna rob, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do all this gangster shit on the internet so the police can see it. So when the first time something happened, you know what the police are looking at? Yo, dumbass. It just don't make no sense to me why niggas is even like popping it and saying all this stupid shit. It's really stupid as hell, bro. Like, I wish that the police were competent to keep these niggas in jail. And it's crazy that all these gang bangers and all these gang members is still out with the 3-strike rule. The 3-strike rule is supposed to keep y'all niggas in jail. How do y'all keep getting out? Folks getting his ass beat. Hold on. I gotta get some context.
When Baby Shooter touched down, apparently the bounty got collected on, and we got audio of Baby Shooter being tortured and almost killed.
That's a fact. We gonna commentate.
Oh man. Oh, they whooping his ass. They doing him bogus. Oh man. They doing him wrong, bro. Violating. It's bad, bro. That's bad. That's bad. He in county getting beat the hell up.
Yeah.
This shit crazy.
Oh, come right here, bro. You don't got nothing to do with nothing. Bro, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. Oh, man. Come on. Hey, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. You didn't do nothing. I didn't do none of that stupid shit, bro. You're not going to get nobody. I ain't going to get nobody or none of them, bro. Everybody clear. Everybody clear. Tell Detroit. Yeah, homie. You got the homie bugging him. And none of that great shit, bro. None of that great shit. Oh, 40 clear. Yeah, homie.
That's why all this gang banging shit is just so stupid, because a nigga gonna act tough as hell on the streets. As soon as he get in that county, he getting his ass beat. It happens every time. Niggas be acting tough as hell in the streets, tough as hell. Oh my God, I'm the roughest, toughest gangster. I'm putting kill switches on whoop-de-whoop. I'm doing this and that. As soon as they get in the county, they getting their ass beat the hell up. It happens every time. I just don't understand it. And you think niggas ain't finna crash out about that money? Are you crazy? Niggas will crash out about $20. You think a nigga ain't finna crash out about some thousands? I don't give a damn if you my own gang member. They got you pleading your case and crying on recorded calls in the county. This is why this street shit is just stupid, because how can you come back from that, realistically? What are you finna do as a man to come back from that?
Oh, did you know what's going on? It's 24, we making the ground shake. Dead homies, nigga, we got cut up in here.
I got love for Baby Shooter, man, but we gotta be honest, bro. It sounded like he ran into the Avengers.
No, for real. It's because there's nowhere for you to run. You in the county, bro. Where are you finna go? Especially you on a cell block with all the people that, you know what I'm saying, got money on your head. What the hell you finna do?
Gangbanging is over with, homie.
Catch somebody coming through the door and you feel they a sheep, or you can get over on them, that's what's gonna happen. So, you know, he came through the door, you know what I'm saying, with these big old flower earrings, and, you know, he was reportedly telling people that it was worth $6,000. So you can just, you know, imagine, you know, all the spice that's gonna buy, you know, or how good you gonna look if you get to put those in your ears. So I had learned that Shooter was here yesterday, you know what I'm saying, from one of my people. You know, they came back from visiting with Shooter and was like, hey, Baby Shooter said, what's happening? He sent his. I'm like, Baby Shooter from where? They like, Avalon. I'm like, oh, okay, he in here? They like, yeah. What I didn't know was that he was in the same module as me on the other side, you know what I'm saying, the original tier that I was on or whatnot. So as y'all hearing this recording, as much as y'all can hear, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't really hear it like that, but getting it play by play, from my understanding, you know, he was over there on the tier, and it looked like, you know what I'm saying, the Jack Boys, you know what I'm saying, got down on him, you feel me?
Got down on him.
4.0, you know what I'm saying, from 40s, you know what I'm saying, put himself out there, you know what I'm saying, in this matter, you know what I'm saying, and making Baby Shooter get on the phone, and basically, this wasn't even like no neighborhood gangster thing, from my understanding. So it looked like these dudes, it took it upon themselves like they want to go viral, like they want some of that Adam 22 clout and no jumper clout.
Of course they want some clout. Nigga, you want some clout. Why is you on the jail call telling niggas, oh yeah, this will happen, this the whoopty whoop, and that's how it went down? And what happened to keeping shit in the streets? Everybody say they want to keep shit in the streets, and they get mad at these goddamn bloggers and everything, but you never hold these other niggas accountable. These street guys that putting everything on wax. These niggas that's always goddamn talking, doing too much, and want to go on these podcasts, want to get these info to these other people. For what? What are you giving these people this goddamn clout for, bro? What are you giving these people this info for? This never made sense to me. This shit be goofy as hell. I'm from the grave, like dumb as hell. I just don't understand. Like, the streets is dead. The streets been dead. But if you gonna rob a nigga, bro, wear a mask and make sure your shit don't come back to you. Because it comes back to you, as soon as you touch down that county, it's over with. As soon as you touch